It is now 5:45 in the morning, and now it's time for us to pack up. Well, we're all packed up. It's time for us to get our bags, get our passports from reception, and begin our adventure to Hanoi. Hoi An. I'm never gonna get that right. So, let's go. So starting off early morning, we made our way to the airport.
It was quite a little airport as expected, but it was fine.
Us just reenacting Jet 2.
I love that. Bamboo Airlines are actually quite a nice airline to fly with. Here's the clip that Aaron made me film because I had a window seat.
You sit in the window seat, you gotta do it.
We landed safely and went to get into our transfer in Da Nang. The guy waiting for us already.
It was the first time seeing Becky's name on a plaque, being ready for us to...
Yeah, without having to order a grab and wait forever for a driver. So that was quite nice. So we're just making our way from Da Nang to Hoi An here, which is about a 45-minute journey.
We've now made it to our Hoi An hotel, and it is actually amazing. We do have twin beds, but...
Because it was cheaper.
Because it was cheaper, but I don't want to sleep next to her again.
We've had enough.
We spent too close in the other one, so...
Yeah.
But this place is really nice. Just a massive window.
Light. Compared to like a lot of the hotels we've been in that have been very dark.
Yeah. But we're gonna cool down because it's actually really hot this time compared to Dalat. Dalat was actually really cool and that was actually nice to be in, but now it's back up to 36. We're gonna cool down, probably freshen up because we are sweaty, and we might have a nap. Actually, a nap might be a good idea. We'll see you in a second.
And then made our way to the tailor for our initial idea appointment.
From the start, Becky always wanted to go to the tailor's to get a dress made. So here's us going through the books of everything they could potentially make.
And all of the fabric options, and here's me getting measured up. It's a very overwhelming process, especially as we were so tired, but we got that done. I went and got coffee and explored the old town.
We thought we'll go for the banh mi, the famous banh mi.
In Hoi An, which is where Anthony Bourdain ate once. And now they had to expand because they are so busy. But it was really good and there was plenty of options to pick from. And then here's the river with the lantern boats. Cute. We made our way back to the hotel after that because we were pretty damn tired.
Had a look through all the markets and see what they all had to offer. We move on to our second day and our first activity, which was lantern making.
This is probably one of my favourite things we've done in our time in Hoi An because it was just really fun and I like the arts and crafts and making our lanterns our own.
There were so many different materials, all from different colours. So we chose our combination of colours to put onto the lantern.
Yes, there was 4 bits of fabric, so you could have all the same or all different. We also got to choose the shape of our lanterns as well.
So Becky went for a sunrise lantern and I went for a sunset. Once we finish them, you will see what we mean by sunset and sunrise.
Here we are, sticking the fabric on. It's actually not too difficult, but they did help us out to get rid of any creases. Here's Aaron redoing his.
So I went for a whole purple theme. There wasn't too much purple, but I had to go for a plain silk purple with some flowers to give it a bit of difference.
Bit of zhuzh, you've always got to go purple.
But Becky went for
I went for blue, I went for something different.
It was a stunning blue with a bit of red.
I needed something that was see-through so that a light would show. And then I did red accents and Aaron chose navy accents.
So we're just adding the final touches to the lantern before we light them up and have a look what they look like. With the help from the workers, it was actually pretty easy for us to get on with.
Yeah, they ended up looking really good. They tidied them up for us. And the whole activity, including the lanterns, was only £8 each. So amazing. And they collapsed, so we've got them in our case. Next we went and just got a coffee.
Had to go for another coconut coffee.
Yes, very nice.
But after the coffee, we had another appointment with our tailors to do a
First
fitting. And Becky looks pretty damn good in that dress.
That was before any alterations. I wanted it shorter and they tightened it a little bit for me. And then we went to grab some lunch.
This is a place called A Little Kitchen.
This was amazing.
The aesthetics of the restaurant is like a home.
And there's Aaron showing the meal after we finished eating it, but it's basically like tapas, but
it was very good.
But specifically like Vietnamese tapas. We got to try a little bit of all of the local dishes, and it was very good. And it meant that we could order bigger portions from different restaurants on other days of our trip.
For our evening part, we decided to meet up with some of the people we met on the Cambodia trip, just because our schedules are aligned.
So we went out for dinner to a local Vietnamese restaurant, and it was very tasty and very cheap, so that's good.
Now, on the third day, we had a later start.
We had a relaxing day. We came out for like a
brunch
/ lunch. Aaron had a burger and
chips. I had a beefy burger and chips, and Becky went for
I had a smoothie bowl.
They're all done. We got it. Look out for the fashion show. Welcome to Vietnam's Fashion Week. I'm here to show you some of the clothes that I've got tailor-made. So let's begin. Today's a bit of an early one. We are waking, well, it is now like 7:15, and it's time for us to head up to Da Nang, where we're going to Sunworld and to the Golden Hand Bridge. I'm too tired for this, but let's do this.
Alright, so we got picked up for our little minibus transfer because that was the best way to get to Banner Hills.
We did look through packages, but they were just way too expensive.
Yeah, it's a very expensive day trip anyway because of the ticket price and everything, so we tried to make it as cheap as possible. So we made it there, got our tickets, and
we did get pushed to go for the buffet.
The lunch buffet. But it was alright in the end, so we got our tickets and we made our way into Sunworld. It was a long old journey to get to this point here of getting in the cable car, but
no one really tells you how long it actually is to get to the cable cars.
Yeah, but everything is up a cable car, which I'd say takes a good 20 minutes to get up this mountain. And when you get up there, you're in the clouds, quite literally. It's so high up. But it also means it's a lot cooler up there, which is also quite nice, because it was 30 degrees at the bottom, but probably only about 22 degrees at the top. So yeah.
Welcome to Sunworld.
You're just thrown into a French village as soon as you get there, with loads of rides. It's so busy. It is just like a Disneyland in Vietnam.
On top of a mountain.
On top of a mountain. It's insane. We didn't have the clearest of skies, but it was still nice nonetheless.
A lot of it was still under construction, but it's something they're probably going to do for the best.
And we decided to go on the Alpine coasters because it's all included in the ticket price. So we thought may as well.
Right, slow down. Ah! Oh, the shit, this is fast. Hello, workers. Ah! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Ah-ha-ha! Oh, 100. Oh my god, this is going faster. Ah. I hope you have enjoyed this pine coaster. Please like and subscribe. I'm getting very delusional.
So after the Alpine coasters, we made our way into the indoor theme park,
where we came across some bumper cars, and you just know we had to give it a go.
Yes, it was very fun. We went in our own separate cars, and I actually managed to get Aaron a few times.
Yeah, she was hunting me down.
Yes, so I knew he would do the same to me. We also decided to go on this lovely little drop ride. Woo woo! Love these. It's not as scary as some of the ones we've been on, but it was still fun because it was probably the only one we've been on indoors, right?
Yes.
And when you got to the top, you could look out the little windows before you got dropped.
And then you've got everyone on each level just watching
you, yeah, and filming you.
So we're probably in a lot of people's videos just screaming.
Yeah, good fun. I could have gone on this a few more times if we actually had time. But it's such a big place, we wanted to go exploring more. So after that ride, we decided probably a good time to get some lunch.
Yes, we wanted to do that before we had lunch.
Yeah.
And not thrown up everywhere.
Get the big rides out of the way. So we went and found where our buffet lunch that we'd already prepaid for was. And it was in this building, which was just a massive buffet food court thing. But we managed to, it was all you could eat, so we ate a lot. And then we went to the Golden Hands Bridge in another cable car. And here it is, that famous Vietnamese attraction.
Unfortunately, we did not get the views because we were pretty much inside a cloud. So the views were very restricted.
But it was so white that you still needed to wear sunglasses.
But it was still good enough just to be there.
It was still stunning. Went to see it, and we spent a good 20 minutes up here, I think. Took a lot of people's pictures. Pro photographers we are. Yeah, we took a little walk along here, and after this there was a couple of gardens and other attractions up in this part of the park. But we were a bit stretched for time, so we didn't hang around too long. We ended up getting back on the cable car, back to the main area of the park.
Once back into the centre, we went into the French village.
It was so pretty. Jurassic Park themed dinosaur weird exhibition.
There was a Jurassic Lands where they just had like information on all the dinosaurs that lived.
And you could press a button and they moved, which was my favourite part. Life. They just started wagging their tails, basically. It was interesting.
They were just prehistoric dogs.
This whole park really was just a bit... There's just so much going on, really.
Went into this interactive ride. Couldn't really feel much of it because it was so dark, but this was the brightest room we could have.
You had to shoot targets. Aaron's on his own in this one because we were too fat to both fit in the cart.
We tried fitting in the first one, but I got told to sit at the back. And then we went on to a 5D interactive ride,
which was very fun. And after that, we had to make our way back down because our transfer was picking us up at 4 o'clock, and it takes fucking ages to get back down the mountain.
We gave ourselves an hour to...
No, we gave ourselves 45 minutes to get down, and we got down about 20 minutes before our transfer was due to pick us up. So we took our time once we got to the bottom because we knew we had a bit of time to kill, but there was only one other couple on our transfer. So they were already down the bottom anyway, so it was all good. And then we made our way back to Hoi An.
Here's another morning and another adventure in
Hoi An!
Hoi An.
Fuck's sake!
I'm never gonna get that right. Ooh. But we are going to the coconut forest and going on a little boat trip, but not the boat trips that you've been seeing, because that is a hard no, because we don't like those boats anymore. This is going to be a nice easy trip, and then we're going to go come back here and just relax. Let's go. Time for another adventure.
It's our last day. It's our last full day.
Last full day is where we went to the Coconut Village,
where we got to ride on coconut boats and wear the Vietnamese triangle hats, which is a very much a classic touristy thing to do when you come to Hoi An. It's very interesting and very different to a lot of the boats we've been on in the past.
We were with a small group, so there was only 3 boats that went out.
Yeah, so some of the other groups we came across were huge. But we were just in a small group with another family of 4, so there's only 3 of us. And it was really nice to just go around in a small group. We didn't really learn too much information because I don't think our boat rider spoke any English, but it was still really cool to see this, the life of the people in this village.
We had an option to jump in this boat for 50,000.
I think so, to get spun around. But to be honest, not feeling that because I'd probably be sick. But it was fun to watch.
At the time, we weren't feeling that great, and we were afraid that we were going to fall in trying to climb into that boat.
Yes, because you have to climb between boats.
But at least one of the other boats had a go.
Yeah, so one of the kids from one of the old boats had a go. He did get a bit wet, so I'm kind of glad I didn't. And that's one of the big groups that you can go on, which we're very glad we weren't part of, but it also looked really fun.
They're just basket boats, just sitting there with speakers and they're just dancing.
And here is a fisherman.
Just showing us how they catch the fish in the water. Now it's time for us to make our way back to the beginning.
Yeah, we were on the river for about an hour in total.
We did get stopped off for lunch, but I didn't record any of that because at that point we were just hot and sweaty and just wanted to go home.
Yeah, we missed breakfast that morning, so the lunch was actually quite nice. So yeah, they're just showing us how they catch fish here, which is quite cool. And then also to get back to the beginning, we had to go under a bridge, which basically meant fully ducking. So I took my hat off at this point, but Aaron decided it was a good idea to keep his on.
I didn't scratch, it's fine. But it's odd because
the bridge is on an angle.
Yeah, it was quite a big angle.
So we slowly start to come up here, even though we're still under the bridge. It was interesting. Maybe it was just, I don't know, water levels or something, but it was fun.
After the boat tour, we have now come back, jumped in the pool just to relax for a bit, but now we're going to head out, get some dinner and pick up Becky's trousers that she got. And then after that we're going to come back and actually pack because this is our last night. And we've got to get ready for a flight. So let's enjoy our last night.
Yeah.
It was time for our final night. So because we loved the Dingo Delis the first time, we made sure we went again.
Yes, because I had a smoothie bowl the first time, so I wanted to try an actual main meal. And then we went to the markets to pick up any last things that we wanted before going back to our hotel for the night, getting an early night because we had to get up for a travel day.
I hope you have enjoyed this Hoi An vlog. Got it right that time. It is time for this Hoi An trip to come to an end. I'm just sitting here editing the vlog and it should be up very soon. But we're going to Hanoi tomorrow. We've got to get to the airport for it was earlier, but now it's gone down to 4 p.m. So tomorrow's going to be a long but short day. So thank you for watching and hopefully see you in that vlog that's all I can say. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I shall see you again. Bye.